Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. This is Daily Trading Analysis with a quick market update for today, 11th of January. Today, we didn't have any big, impactful, barely any economic data. MBA mortgage 30-year decreased a little bit, and refinances increased by a lot. So I think a lot of people, a lot of families are taking advantage of this pullback on interest rates in order to refinance their mortgages. So we see a little bit of increase in the refinancing index, and the 30-year mortgage rate decreased a little bit. So they are taking this opportunity to rearrange their mortgages. I mean, I don't blame them. That's a smart decision. So good for them. Apart from that, at 10:30, we saw crude oil imports and stock exchange showing a big increase. So we were waiting for a consensus of negative 2 billion, and we are just destroying crude oil stocks and the change, I mean. And I think that's going to have an impact on the charts. So as you can see, look at this. Crude oil is just going higher. So let's focus on the Nasdaq right now. Look at this. We are at a critical spot ahead of tomorrow's CPI number. We started the day quite a little bit bullish, holding these levels, prior close, settlement, and prior highs. So if we check the 30-minute, I have charted this big interesting trend line. This is the 30-minute chart. So we spiked. On Friday we moved up, on Monday, and we rejected this daily level. After that rejection, we are holding. Yesterday we chopped around, but we ended the day quite bullish, finishing strong on the high of day. And today we are also chopping around, but we are holding this big trend line. So that's super interesting. The first time we hit that trend line in here and in here, we held it. But the thing is that look at this rejection. So I stopped trading in here once I saw that this choppiness and we were rejecting this blue line. This is the actual pivot on the daily. This 11,384, it's aligned with all these rejection levels, and ahead of that we just have empty space from this big red candle. So that's a super interesting level in order for you to take opportunities. So I was trying some longs down here and I just got chopped out and I call it a day. I'm waiting for tomorrow. I'm being patient. So once we hit this rejection daily level, we cross this trend line, we broke down, and we just bounce off somewhere. I don't know exactly why, but we are just ranging, same as we did in here. We are just chopping around. The markets are waiting for new information. They are bullish. I think, in my opinion, we are bullish because we are seeing higher lows and we are having these trends. I mean, these are quite clear trends, but they are not consistent. These trends are not the kind of charts and setups and patterns you are always expecting, because we are just chopping around. This is a chop fest. Look at this rejection candle that we just got on the higher days. We are pushing, yes, but for me, this kind of price action is not interesting. We are just chopping around, and in my opinion, I want to trade a market that moves with a trend and more clear patterns. So I will wait for tomorrow. I want volatility and I want clear trends. I'm not going to play this chop fest that some of Wall Street investors and hedge funds want us to play in order to grab liquidity. So I'm just taking that decision. Apart from that, well, all the big tech stocks are up and green. Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, big green day. Sorry, Microsoft. This white box is just the gap. A daily gap that we are trying to fill. Let's see if Microsoft is able to fill this gap until 238, and hopefully we can push the market higher. Remember, Apple and Microsoft are both super weighted in the S&Ps and the Nasdaq. So if those are pushing, Nasdaq is going to push higher. Tesla is lagging a little bit behind due to this big, huge, immense trend down that we got since December. So look at this. In December, we got until 2023, we got 45% pullback. This is not a pullback. This is a trend. Elon Musk was being punished due to Twitter and his gains on Tesla stocks selling throughout all this end of the year without saying anything. So a lot of people were punishing Elon Musk. Right now we are consolidating just above 100. People are buying this 100 because if not, look at this, we are already at August 2020 levels, and the next stop would be 90, and this would be a disaster. 64 for Tesla. Let's continue. Amazon 4% in the green. Consumer discretionary XLY is 2% in the green. Look at this. We found a nice bottom, and this move, you don't usually see these kind of moves in XLY. We saw it here in early September, but we just got destroyed. Let's see what happens right now. We are trying to break this moving average and try to reach again this zone of resistance at 148. If we check the ratio XLY, consumer discretionary versus XLP, consumer staples, we are just, this market is rotating to consumer discretionary. XLP is in the red, XLV, healthcare is in the red. So these two are usually defensive sectors, and you can see that money is rotating, money is flowing to the more aggressive risk-on assets as XLY, XLF, and XLK. This is a clear market rotation in order for you to understand, and something is cooking. In my opinion, I think something good is about to happen, or at least volatility is going to happen, and you can take both long or short opportunities, but you need the markets to move. Dollar is flat after a big sell-off. We check the days prior today. I mean, I was waiting for this. I think this is doing a nice bear flag in order to continue lower. So I'm expecting this market to reach, honestly, 101. I think dollar is going to continue showing weakness. Yields are in the red, not big in the red, but they are just in this range, waiting for CPI. CPI is going to affect everything. Tomorrow's CPI number is going to impact tech stocks, dollar, yields, bonds. I mean, if we check the expectations, April is going to be 4.8%, the same for September, 4.85%, and in December, markets are still pricing in a interest rate cut of at least 25 basis points. So this is the only the thing that I think is concerning. Fed's already said quite clear, we are not willing to do any cuts in 2023. But I think markets are not trusting. They don't trust that thing. Markets think that Fed will support the economy by start cutting rates at the end of this year. So there's a gap in expectations to the low side. So be careful with that, because if tomorrow's CPI is not as expected, we might see volatility to the downside, a huge move. So be prepared for that. And I think that's all. The interesting thing is that we are seeing this kind of nice move. This double bottom on the Nasdaq at 10,700 is super interesting. And we are just at a good spot at a critical level ahead of tomorrow's CPI data. So markets are smart. They wait in the biggest inflection points when big economic events are coming. So there's a clear interest in markets to be up here ahead of the big CPI number tomorrow, because honestly, if tomorrow's number is going to be huge, it's going to be good, we can see recover to this level 12,000 perfectly, 11,900 on the Nasdaq, and if not, prepare for a big move to the downside. We first saw this change of trend with this previous CPI number. We tapped 3 times for a recovery and we went lower. This is our time, our opportunity. This is the best moment for a good inflation data in order for us to push higher and to show strength. So tomorrow is going to be a very good day, a very big day. So looks like we are moving higher. We are trying to push a little bit ahead of tomorrow, but I don't trust this. I just want to be patient and to have in mind my risk management. And right now I cannot continue. I already took my decision of not continue trading today because this was super choppy. And right here, this is looking super bullish, but there's no news. There's nothing that is causing this. This is just pure FOMO, or we are super extended on the RSI, and this is not a proper place for me to take any more trades for today. I will wait for tomorrow and take those opportunities. So thank you for your time. If you found this video useful, please remember to click the like button to support the channel and subscribe to receive notifications when I upload new videos. I put a lot of effort in these videos in order for you to provide my understanding of the markets, my technical analysis, and my technical and fundamental reasoning. So I upload videos every single day for market forecasts, market updates, and market recaps. I appreciate your time and see you in a couple of hours with the market recap. The trading day is not over yet. Remember, we have a big day tomorrow. CPI number is going out, so be disciplined, manage your risk until then, and my advice, my recommendation is to just be patient and wait for your opportunities tomorrow. Stay safe, everyone, and see you later.